This is verse 16 of the 15th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. The disciples have asked Jesus to explain to them the parable, as they call it, a hard saying, a saying that requires some interpretation, apparently going back to verse 11, in which Jesus had said it's not what a man eats that contaminates him, it's what's comes out of his mouth. Of course, these disciples, steeped in their Jewish tradition, had associated a kind of metaphysical evil with certain foods, and this was kind of a hard thing for them to grasp, and so they're asking Jesus to explain what he said, and he gives a mild rebuke to them in that connection. So we have ho, the definite article, which can stand for the pronoun, so we render it he, postpositive da, but he apen, from lego I say, third person singular, aorist active indicative. So he said, and then akmein. This is an indeclinable adverb. It means yet, would be its fundamental meaning. The idea of already, even at this stage, you're not getting the idea. Even yet would be the notion, a little stronger than the normal word eti for yet. Kai, this is the normal connective. It means and, but sometimes it can be an intensifier, as it is here, so even. And then with emphasis, humeis, the presence of the second person pronoun here, adding emphasis, so yet even you, at this point. Asune toi, from asune tos. It's an adjective. It means without understanding. The sun means together, the etoi, from the idea of putting things together, probably distantly related to tithemi, to put together, and then the negation up front in the alpha here. So it's are even you still without understanding, without having put it together. The second person plural verb of being, a me, are you, still without understanding. So apparently, in light of as much as the disciples had seen and heard of Jesus' ministry and the various things he had accomplished in their experience so far, it would have been reasonable for them to have figured this out, but apparently they had failed to do so, and Jesus gives them a little rebuke in that connection before proceeding to explain what he had actually meant, going back to verse 11 of this chapter.